I want to give you a quick look at our new lot tracking feature, which we are releasing in a beta version. So the first time you see this screen, it's going to be completely blank. You can get here by clicking on this lot tracking icon or this menu item, which will show up in the nav bar soon. So you'll get to the screen and it'll be completely blank, and to get started what you need to do is you need to add what we call a product type. So this is a sort of thing that you use over and over and over again. So something like you can see here culture media, so on and so forth. So we'll just create a new one and we'll call it culture media X, and we'll say the manufacturer is XYZ, and that will add a new product type to our list here. So you can see here culture media X, manufacturer XYZ with 0 batches. Obviously this is all fake information, so you'll enter in real information with the real manufacturer name. And the more consistent you can keep this, the better it will be for you later in reporting, which we'll look at momentarily. So once you set something like this up, you can see probably the next logical thing to do would be to register a batch. So we'll click register new batch. Now what this is going to do is it's going to bring down a lot number field and an expiration date field. And then these other two fields are actually, these won't be here when you see this. Now what this is parameters that we've added along the way, and I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of them for simplicity. But you'll have a lot number field and an expiration date. So we'll say the lot number for this particular batch or lot is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the expiration date is sometime in the future. Let's just say November 26 is fine, doesn't matter. So now what we can actually do here is add more fields. So if you have other things you want to keep track of, we can click this up arrow here and it's going to prompt me with different types of things I can add. So we can add a true false, which again, you probably saw that when we pulled this up. Someone had previously added one in this particular demo lab. So we could add something here like certified question mark, select yes or no. We can just say yes, it was certified. We can add another field. We can say quantity received maybe, and then we'll say 25, or quantity in batch maybe that's a more relevant name. Anyway, so we click Save Changes. Now what this will allow us to do is we can click on Culture Media X now, and we can look, and we have our first batch that we've registered. So you can think of what we've done so far as kind of a setup process and a little bit of very lightweight inventory. Whenever you're ready to actually use the batch, what you need to do is come over here and click Start Batch. Okay, and then we confirm the start date is today. Okay, yes, that's great. Confirm it, and we're good to go. Suppose somebody comes in later, maybe it's a month later, whatever, and they have just run out of all the products in this batch. So what they're going to do is click Finish Batch. And let's pretend this is real. So we're 1 month in the future, December 4th, 2019. Okay, so that is essentially the entire process of setting up a product type and then registering and using batches. So let's look at a couple of things really quick to wrap up. So first of all, let's look at one that has had several batches entered so you can see what this looks like. So you can see here we've had 2 batches that at the top that were used. We have 1 down here that's in use right now, and we have 4 that are on the shelf, unopened presumably. The last thing I want to take a quick look at is this batch usage report. This is a feature you can use to look and see what was in use and what changed during any date range. So you can pick a date range here at the top, which can be anything obviously. You can search against any field, so if you want to just see culture, media, you can search for culture and then that's filtering their table. All of those things. Then you can look and see here, okay, so this started on October 14th and ended on November 4th. And if you were an active lab, which again this is demonstrative purpose only, you might look and see, okay, so we have something that ended on October 31st. You should see something straight behind it that started on October 31st or November 1st. So this is a cool tool if you're trying to diagnose, if you're looking for something that may have changed during a particular time period, if you switch to a different type of dish and maybe you started getting slightly different results, something like that. This helps you keep track of that. Again, all of this is in beta right now, so we are absolutely looking for feedback, so anything you can provide would be very helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.